Right, so we're live on my YouTube channel. This is Ross.
Nice to meet you.
Ross, and we're going to smoke these Gran Reserva. So if you're watching this back later, you can find out how it went. We're going to do these. Oh, yeah. Trouble with live. Don't ever work with children or animals, or live YouTube feeds. Anyway, there we go. So we're going to smoke these. I'll put my.
You got your drawer thing? Is that in there?
Yeah. Just pull out the drawer.
I might try VCAT on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Oh, it might be VCAT is actually.
Oh, what? Where'd you get that? That's brilliant. That's a beast. That's got some weight on it.
That is the old Zycar 101 table lighter there.
Sponsored.
Yeah, we're a little sponsor. I'm gonna go Cuban Crafter's Perfecto cutter.
Ooh. I'm just gonna stick with the Zycar. That's how we go. Good draw. Oh, that's lovely.
It's a bit tight.
Yours is tight, is it?
A little bit. It's a little bit tight.
Okay, right?
I don't know if you can see this, but the Gran Reserva, the actual band is actually attached to the wide Churchill band. It's not two separate bands. So those that thought it was a triple band, it's actually just a double band, a cheeky double band that they didn't want you to find out. Yeah, this is a little bit tight.
Do you want to use that? Do you want to swap?
No, that's fine.
Just toasting this now.
So we'll give it the beans. And actually, do you know what? For a triple jet lighter, this is actually running out of gas. Oh dear. Right. We've got a couple of watchers. We've got 3 people watching.
Oh. Okay.
They're thinking, oh, are these going to be Gran Reserva amazing cigars, or are they going to be a letdown like most Cubans? Well, I'm joking. Cubans aren't always a letdown, but sometimes you have bad experiences, don't you, Ross?
You do. I remember.
I watched a video with Nick Padermo on how to light a cigar, and it said make sure you light the wrapper part of the foot well,
so that it pulls it in, right?
So that it pulls it in. Yeah,
I saw that as well. I still don't listen to him. So,
no.
I like to think of it as just advice rather than, the way.
This has gone to shit. I'm going to use yours. Is that your? What's this? Colibri.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. I like that.
It's not. It's a cheeky little lighter. That. That's not bad.
No, I like that.
Oh, this is nice.
It's a softish flame. So what notes of vanilla and ginger are you getting?
Do you know what? I got none of those. At the moment, it's just started, so I give it a few puffs. But it's woody.
Woody.
Yeah.
Well, Romeos tend to be a bit woody, don't they? I mean,
it's a wide Churchill, isn't it? We tend to have a lot of wood.
Yeah. And seeing as this one's got quite a tight jaw, it's not like plugged, but it is quite tight.
Oh, that's nice. There we go. Yeah, that's lovely. There's no edges, as you'd expect. It's like bloody 10 years old.
Matches, good evening. I'm sure you'll be doing your evening video soon. Just thanks for saying hi. Matches 860, crazy American guy, does lots of pipes. Sent me some stuff before in the past. Nice guy.
Yeah, that's burning well. You see what I mean? It's quite no edges on that, is there?
Mine's
Got a little bit of a wobble there, eh?
Oh, I just haven't got the middle bit lit yet.
Yeah. It's amazing to think that such a short cigar you're going to be spending. If you buy it in JJ Fox's, it's like 135 quid, aren't it?
There you go, £135 for this one in JJ Fox's. Ooh. There we go.
It's quite muted. I'm not really getting loads.
That's the problem with Romeos. They are quite mild cigars.
And if it's 10 years old, we'll see. It's lovely. It's like I've got no burn issues there really. A little bit. But yeah,
it's nice. Just trying to think about it really.
How's the draw? Oh, that's better.
It's drawing. That's the main thing.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you get the smoke off that.
Yeah, it's perfect. Easy.
Smash the place up.
So, there we go. Gran Reserva lit. So, I might just leave this running while we sit and natter some. Try and get that to focus on. I don't know what these other things do. What's that do?
Talk about crap.
I don't know. It can have some effects or something. I don't know.
Ah, modern technology. Yeah.
That's better. That's better. That's not so bright.
That's a cool tripod, actually.
It's a Manfrotto tripod. It was about £100, I think.
Oh, all right. Sounds
But then I've got a bit of camera equipment, so.
Yeah. Well, you need it, mate. Yeah. Nigeria, mate. After this, I wonder if they've got any decent cigars in their cigar store. I doubt it. I don't even know.
You never know what you might get in Nigeria. You might get.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it?
You might get something that's not quite what you think it is. But so we're just going to chuff on these and chit chat, and if you want to listen to our inane cigar chat, was it you that was asking me about podcasts?
Me?
Yeah.
Maybe
it wasn't then.
Might have been. I don't remember. We talked quite a lot of shit, didn't we?
Someone asked about podcasts, about cigar podcasts. I can't remember who it was now.
All right.
But someone posted on Instagram, Southern Cigar Smoker on Instagram.
What was a guy?
He's from like Fairhamway.
No way.
And he
He's around the corner now.
yeah,
I'm
he
not even
said
serious.
he posted a link to some cigar podcast. But when I listened to it, I wasn't sure whether it was a guy speaking or a computer that he like typed in, and I couldn't work it out. It was either like, "Hey, my name is
Stephen Hawking."
John." Yeah,
Stephen Hawking
it was a bit
cigar
odd.
Yeah, I know. I don't think I've ever seen this guy. Has he done any YouTube videos, or is he just like podcasting randomly? Probably just after freebies.
I think it's a podcast site. So
Okay, well, I'll have a look, but I haven't heard of it. Fair
but yeah,
enough.
been getting some good comments on YouTube from some of the guys that watch my videos.
Yeah.
But as usual, I've not prepared and I can't remember any of their bloody names. Thanks to everyone that comments, and I do try and reply to them all. Sorry, you didn't realise you were going to be in a YouTube video tonight, did you?
Doesn't matter, mate.
Okay, let's just turn the camera to Ross and you can see him enjoying.
Relaxing.
Quite it is good. Oh, bugger, left the keys
It's
somewhere.
amazing, mate. This is the best thing. I mean, if my wife would kill me if I smoked inside the house. So it's amazing coming over here and having a few sticks. And I get away from her. So it's a winner.
Mrs. Ross, don't watch this video.
Yeah, don't. She won't anyway.
Well, I can already say mine has a little bit of wibbly wobbly burn, but it's nothing too horrendous, nothing I haven't seen before. The draw is, I would describe the draw as tight,
Yeah.
but not plugged.
No.
So I've got some resistance. It's got a lovely ash, got some nice white and black going on there.
Well packed, I think is what they'd call it, isn't it? Well packed. Is that the terminology?
Yeah,
It's quite firm.
better than a badly packed kebab.
There's nothing worse than that, mate.
So
Yeah, I'm having to take a few lunches.
we've got all of 4 people watching us, so hello to the five people that are watching us. We've been live for 8 minutes. The problem with going live is you have to keep up a constant stream of natter.
That's the problem.
And when I do videos on my own, in fact, you're the first person to be in a Cigar Smoker UK video.
I feel honoured actually.
In my house.
Yeah, check that out. What are you thinking, Dom?
Well, so far,
Bit muted.
I wouldn't spend £135 on
No.
it. I'd rather spend £100 on a talisman.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I've got a few of those as well. Maybe maybe next year we'll get those up.
I got a couple in the humidor as well. I try and buy 2 sticks.
Yeah.
One to smoke and one to keep.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got a few of those. I've got a box, I think, stashed away somewhere. It's always good. These will be interesting. These Emirati ones. I'm already thinking about the next cigar, mate.
Ross has kindly gifted me, and he's got one for himself. Oh, I had it under my mouth. Straight up there. an Arab Emirates Ramon Lunes. I mean, this is a beast. And I can remember probably about 10 years ago, a couple of my mates went to Fox's and smoked Ramon Lunes Phoenicios. I think it was like a regional edition.
I never tried that.
And they said it's the only cigar they'd ever smoked that made them feel sick.
Wow, okay.
And they were big boy smokers. They weren't little boy smokers.
We might leave that one then.
It was hardcore. Hello, Tony. Signal Man. I'm terrible at reading. Sigmal. So Signal Man Tony. Signal Man Tony's watching this.
Alright, mate.
Right, Tony's enjoying this. Not sure who this goes out to.
Pretty cathartic, isn't it? Smoking cigars. People watching other people smoke cigars.
Yeah, well, maybe they're smoking a cigar, and if you can't be with a pal,
true.
I think I tend to do my videos so that people feel like they're smoking with me.
Good idea. Yeah. Look at this. It's pretty fucking straight.
Well, mine's not.
Oh yeah, you got really wonky.
Let's do a comparison. So there's Ross's. Ross's
I
is
lit
got
it
a
better,
nice one. You did, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, I had loads of problems because my lighter decided to fucking go out. Well, I've got a bit of wonky burn.
Yeah, mine's pretty sharp.
And yours is good.
Yeah.
That's
Not bad.
there we go.
I'm still not getting many tastes.
Like you say, it is woody. It's got a very cedar, very mellow. But then all Romeos tend to be quite mild cigars. They're nothing. They never really smack you around the face. The only ones I can think of are like the Cazador.
No.
That's actually a different taste to the sort of Churchill line.
I don't know. It's not got a cherry taste. It's very much just like wood. But then that's a white Churchill for you, isn't it? It's just like wood in your face and smooth. It's very creamy. I mean, the retro ale, I don't get any burn.
It is cream, and it's almost like a fresh, that sort of fresh note you get.
Not like mint.
No, not mint. Like almost like pine.
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe that's just a load of old bollocks, but
it's nice though. It's actually getting better the further I go down it. We'll see. We'll see what it's like. But it's okay. Burning really well.
Well, mine's just got that dip. The rest of it's okay. It's going at the same level.
Might have been like a vein.
Yeah.
It's just following it down, isn't it?
Well, the aftertaste is very smooth as well. It's not like really bad or anything. It's very pleasant.
There's just nothing I can pick out of it. Nothing's hit me in the face. It's not like a Raymond Alonis.
Ross's new cigar brand is going to be called Raymond Alonis.
Ramon Alonis. It's not like that. It's not got any sort of like standout flavours. Normally with Romeos you get like a bit of cherry, don't you? Hanging around in the background. But I'm not even getting that. I'm not getting anything really yet. Apart from that nice woody taste. I don't know, man. 135 quid.
It's pleasant, but I don't think it's worth that. I'd rather spend 60 quid on a Siglo 6.
Yeah, definitely.
So we just got a bit of Coca-Cola, bit of sugar.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're going to need it with this cigar.
The next one.
And this fucking baseball bat.
La Palmera.
La Palmera.
Yeah.
Oh. You expecting me to smoke this tonight?
Mm-mm.
I'll be on my knees.
No, sorry. You keep hold of that, mate. Yeah, mine's not really opening up, but tasting better. It's just not a lot of anything to it. There's not like edge.
It's got, on the retro head, I'm getting a little bit of like oak smoke.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Well, there we go. Nice of it. 135 quid? I'm not sure.
So there you go. Would you spend £135 on a Romeo and Juliet? Difficult decision. How much did you pay for them?
I didn't pay £135.
That's if you want to go to Fox's. I'm sure if you get them elsewhere, you can find them a bit cheaper.
Yeah.
But there we go. Let's just wang this around a little bit more. So there we are. I'm not sure how many people are watching this. Can see live chat. Ooh. Share. if I post this as a Facebook post,
It might work.
so I posted that to Facebook. Maybe we'll get some more watchers. Probably should have done that straight away, shouldn't I?
Yeah, maybe. Could have done the whole routine. I don't know many people who've tried these. I mean, obviously because they're very rare, and also they've got that price point that a lot of people can't really get over. But I don't know. 135 quid. How many wide Churchills could you get for 135 quid? You're looking at least 4 or 5, right? Maybe more. About 20 quid each.
You work on the fact that on abroad you could probably get them for a tenner each.
Oh well. In which case you get
you nearly at a box, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if
I'd rather fly to Amsterdam, go and see Yuri and Olav in La Casa del Habana in Almere.
Good plug.
There you go. La Casa del Habana in Almere.
Get it in there. Go see Yuri.
Go see Yuri, or go and see Sasha and Arno in Nicaragua if you want Nicaraguans. But I'd rather go and see them because the Dutch have a aging program.
I've seen it. They put the
they put the year round, so you could go and get limiteds and cigars from that year already aged.
Is that just Holland? Is that
just
you just do it there? That's interesting. I've seen it.
Well, it's whoever the importer is for like Hunter and Frank are the importer for the UK. So whoever does it for the Dutch does that.
Sure, probably somebody will tell you from there if they're on.
We're down to one version now.
Relegated.
Right, let's see if we can.
I'll tell you what though, that is burning, no issue.
Well, mine's all right, but it's going to even up. That is good. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Pretty good. It's like really staying on there as well because you can tell they really packed this thing. Didn't they have a big shortage as well of these? Like 2009.
We got no one watching them.
That's all right. Just some people pop in.
Well, I popped it up on Facebook, so maybe someone will watch.
Some people.
If it's too long, people won't back it out, I suppose, will they?
I don't know. They'll take out the selling points. Yeah, 135 quid for that. So the thing is, these aren't going to age particularly well. They're going to drop off, I think, if I'm not careful, because they're quite nondescript, right?
I think you'd be. I don't know. Let's judge them.
Yeah, I'm a bit further
down to the final third is probably where you'll find the change.
I might take these off now. As bad as it sounds, I might ditch them. I don't know.
You can always wear them as a ring. Bet they won't come off. Oh, no, this one is. The Romeo band is sliding off.
No, this one's not going to do it. This one's not going to do it. I'm going to damage the wrapper. I'm not going to risk it. You might be lucky.
I wonder whether mine was a bit more tightly rolled on this one.
Possibly. The bands might make a difference because they're quite tight. I reckon if you get it.
There you go.
I'll check you
I'm gonna bling this to work on Monday. We're like, yo, I smoked myself a Gran Reserva at the weekend, man.
Oh, shut up!
Look at that banging ring I got.
Oh, I've got to be careful here because I'm going to pull the wrapper off. I'm not going to emulate you here, Dump. It's going to end in tears.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to open mine up a little bit.
Good call. So this is why I want to try V-cut with this one. But...
So I'm going to... I hope this is all right. I hope no one cries when I do this. And it doesn't.
Do you get that a lot?
I think I'm going to do it on here. Alright, so I'm just going to push it in, twist. Ooh.
That looks good. That looks good to me. Yes, that could be the offending leafer.
You just have to look at the wrapper and see if you've cracked it, because that can happen.
That you pulled out there looks like a bit veiny actually. Better? Yeah, that looks much better, mate.
I've got another big...
Construction issues on this Cubans, discuss.
Yeah, there you go.
Consistency.
There you go. That's what I just pulled out of a Gran Reserva.
They are real before anybody says fake.
I appreciate that I probably stripped off the rest of the leaf, but not great.
Is it smoking right now?
better. Yeah. Pull out anymore.
Just wood now. I'm going to leave that. It's starting to evolve a little bit, but that's the first third practically. So we'll see.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
Just a little tink with the modus. No one's even watching this now. Okay, we'll just leave it going. I'm just going to open the door before we smoke ourselves out to oblivion.
So this is a cool little cutter. Oh, I've never even seen this. Is this
It's the paleo.
paleo? It's good though because obviously
It's got a nice action on it.
Yeah, it has.
It's just slightly different. At least it's not as cold as it has been the last few nights.
30 degrees. Yeah, I mean it was. Remember the first time I came here?
Fucking freezing. Man.
Bitterly cold, mate.
Well, I sat out here not the night before.
Yeah.
I froze my balls off. It was fucking. Right. This is smoking much better. Now I've had a little dig around in it.
I don't know, man.
So people have just joined us. We've got 2 watchers again now.
Oh.
Yeah, big time. This is big time streaming. This is why I don't do live streaming. We're smoking Romeo and Juliet, White Churchill Reserva. There you go. There's the bad boy band. From my good friend here, Ross.
Hello. Yeah, that was. Yeah, it's starting to open up a bit. My burn stayed pretty even. Like, it's bang on. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that.
I feel quite happy. I'd say it's a little bit nutty.
Yeah, I would. But I don't know.
I've got a bit of a canoe going on.
Have you?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Hey, you did choose. I did give you the choice. Inconsistencies with Cubans.
Well, my band came off and yours didn't.
That's true.
So there we go. 125 pound?
I think I've seen it for 135.
135 in Foxes. If you wanted
I
to.
don't want to say it's Foxes. It's one of them. It might be Cigars. I don't know, but it's one of them. They're charging like 135. I wouldn't pay that.
Oh, we got. Always watch your vids. Great channel, mate. Captain Nintendo.
Not a bad name.
Or something like that. I can't read it. My eyes are terrible. Thanks for watching. Most appreciated. You've managed to get through 22 minutes of us chatting shit.
About absolute bollocks.
Yeah, but I think some people like watching absolute bollocks chat. That's the thing with live streams is you forever have to keep chatting.
Yeah.
I'm just going to touch this up a little bit, see if we can get this.
Oh, hang on. What about this for Inception?
He's got it on. He's got it on.
Live chat Inception. In fact, I'm watching it. I might even comment.
But I've only got 2 watchers. Means we've only got 1 watcher.
Oh yeah. Well, no. It's not. Right, look at that. That's staying on.
Yours is spot on. Mine's moving. Now I've had a little touch up.
I want to see how this goes. Fucking hell, I'm going to have to get rid of 8 of these. Who am I going to send them to? Get them on the cigar market.
You just got one of those Facebook auction sites.
Yeah. I really want to get one of those Gran Reserva
Lusitania. Yeah. Oh.
I know somebody's got some, but I bet they're not cheap.
How much do you reckon they'll be?
Right, if these go for 135, and that's like top whack of the shop, I reckon he won't part with them.
No.
I reckon he won't, because how many boxes do you think of those are still floating around? Next to nothing. They're all in collectors. It's like the Cohiba, the one that's just come out, the Reserva. I put my name on a list for those.
And you haven't got any.
Not yet. So
there's also there's an H. Chapman Gran Reserva as well, isn't there?
Yeah, that's the
Sir Winston.
That's the Winston. Yeah, that's the Sir Winnie. But again, I think they got panned. I think they got slagged off. But I'd love to try with them.
The problem with Cubans is the high-end Cubans always people have such great expectations, and sometimes they're amazing, and sometimes they're just not as good as a well-aged regular production. And if you've got the time and you've got the patience, you buy cigars and lay them down. You can do it yourself.
It's the box code as well. Box code roulette. You know, where people they decide which rollers from which factories, and then they search these special box codes. And of course, they're coded, so nobody really knows. But you can go on a forum and they'll start spouting vitriolic about, you need to get this box coat.
Yeah.
And then when you try and find one, you're out of luck. I did get one though. I got some Genios from Russia. So I actually went to the Russian airport and found some there. Yeah, no, it was actually above board, but they're smoking really well.
Were they from El Laguito, were they?
I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll bring them over. I'll bring the box over and I'll bring the cigars over because I've still got some. And they're definitely the best Genius I've ever had. I hate Cohiba Maduros, right? I don't particularly like them, but Genius were...
But you bought some anyway.
Well, I didn't know at the time. It was kind of...
This is... You're right, this is opening up now.
Yeah.
It's got that...
Don't want to knock that off.
It's got the Cuban twang to it now, which it didn't have at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's got a little something in there.
Yeah, the retro help. I know what it is oak. You're right. It's oak.
Yeah.
It's like really
like
oaky wood.
Oak chips smoked.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I just got in the retro help.
Well, then they're very woody cigars generally, aren't they?
Yeah. But there's literally no harshness. I can retro help that, no problem. That's nice. And it's burning really, really well. And then 10 years. Yeah, 10 years on the leaf.
Be careful of Yoda. He's under your leg.
That's brilliant. Who made that?
A woman my wife works with.
Yeah, she's got
she normally puts chocolate oranges in them. Yeah, check it here. There you go. Here's my knitted Yoda. Hello. Smoking cigars you are, yes.
There goes the one looker.
Yeah, they just fucked off. There's a couple of weirdos there. It's probably you. Your phone's probably still on.
Actually, possibly. I don't think so. But yeah, I didn't go for that half, mate. How come you didn't go? Was it just bad timing, or
just couldn't make it? I had to go with my parents.
Yeah, I didn't go because
Saturday's a better day for me generally because Erin does stagecoach in the afternoon.
Why did you go down there on the Sunday anyway? I mean, like, you probably want a few drinks, but I mean, for me it was the kids. They just got I just couldn't do it. It was a bit of a shame, really. I'd like to see everybody catch up with people. It's very much still the same. I've not really had any evolution. It's very much like nice.
It is evolving a little bit now.
It's nice. I'd probably we're probably about the same level.
Well, it's a great cigar, but I don't think it's worth the money and the hype, if I'm honest. And that goes down with a lot of things.
Yeah.
I'd rather buy a 10 box of Lusitanias, stick them in the humidor for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, if you're patient. I mean, I think I'm just trying to think what my oldest box is in there.
That's the problem, isn't it?
Not that old. Probably those gold medals.
Yeah.
2009.
Bloody hell. Do you want to show him that? That's a lovely cigar.
So yeah,
cheers for that,
as Ross brought the Gran Reserva around, I thought I'd give him this gold medal, Bolivar.
Amazing.
Pardon me. A bit like rocking horse shit now.
But
he's a generous fella. Turned up with two amazing cigars, and
I'm trying to get my son into smoking them, but he's only 5 years old. So
I think there may be some social service issues there.
No, it's nice. I mean, I can't wait to try that. Yeah, like you're saying, Lusitanias. I mean, I would rather get Fundadoras and lay those down. Same sort of size, isn't it? Same sort of Vitola-ish. It's long, thin, skinny. But it's just that you
or well-aged Cohiba Lancero.
Oh, but you can't get those now.
At the start, I've got one in the humidor.
Discontinued. They've gone. I try to get hold of some. They were on my list.
The thing is, there's a real trend for fatter cigars.
Yeah, I don't
like a lot of non-Cubans are now making Lanceros. If you look, there's more non-Cuban Lanceros than there are Cuban ones, that's for sure.
Spotted a gap in the market, I think.
Well,
I don't know why Habanos have just suddenly gone, do you know what? We don't want the long
because they're working towards the Russian and the Chinese market, and I think they're more interested in big fat cigars that they can look like a boss with.
Fair enough.
Who knows? Are you still watching?
Yeah, I'm not watching actually. No. The thing on my list actually is the 898s varnished. Someone to get a box of those, but again, I don't know many people have got those. There's some floating around, but you're going to pay a bit of money.
The thing is, when I first got into cigars,
look at that.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
The 898 and the gold medals and Chapman Mag 48s, which were the limited editions. You could get them so easily. Cigars Verbanos had all those cigars cheap as well. I think the gold medals were something like 146 quid or dollars for a box of 10.
Bloody hell.
At one point, they were so cheap.
I bet they
Well, we're talking about 2012 probably.
Yeah. You don't just don't know how they're going to age. That's the thing. I mean, you can grab a box like I did with those Bolivars, the Soberanos. If I keep those, I don't know how they're going to age. I can only guess they're going to age well because they're strong, but you never really know unless you have wait a couple of years.
No, that's just you saying that looks fake.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Well, I've posted it on Facebook. Have a look on Facebook, see what that post, whether it takes you.
I'll have a look.
Does it take you to this actual stream, or does it? Probably, some of these people are out on a Friday night, aren't they?
Yeah, or having a few drinks.
If you're going to do it, you need to do it like late night.
That's it.
Plus, all the Americans that might watch it, they're still at work.
That's a valid point. Okay, so
because what is it in the States? It's just knocking off time, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's fine.
I wonder if this is going to get hot, this cigar, near the end. Because it shouldn't, by all accounts. It's got a few years in it, right? So look. What's it going to be under? Chats, announcements?
I just posted it to my feed.
I didn't see it come on.
Well, maybe it didn't work.
Probably didn't.
Give it another go.
Events, file zones, recommendations.
Share. Facebook.
Yeah, it's a bit flaky. That's where I took the band off and split. Oh. Shit. Schoolboy error.
Schoolboy error, right. Let's have a look on.
Yeah, it's smoking so well now.
I don't know whether that's posted to Facebook or.
Let's have a look.
I posted it in my story, so if it is, but it doesn't look like it works particularly well.
I've not really got much reception.
Oh.
Is that?
I enjoy watching all of your reviews. What is your favourite Vitola? That's from Tadishi Ishihara.
Good question.
I'd probably say I like a Robusto because it's the best of both worlds. But I really do enjoy skinnies at the moment, Lanceros. Which is a shame that, like we said, Cubans stopped doing this sort of thinner ring gauges. I mean, the La Gloria Cubana used to make some fantastic skinny cigars. In fact, the LGC number 4, the Medial number 4, is probably one of the things you can still get that's a good skinny smoke.
Yeah, it's. I suppose the others are Lucy, like you said, that's pretty thin, and you got the
your Churchills and your double. Not double Robusto, they're double Coronas.
Yeah,
they're all fairly low ring gauges, aren't they? They're all about 46.
Yep. Is it the Fondadoras? I think it is the Fondadoras, isn't it?
Fonadors, yeah, for Trinidad's.
They're really good. I need to get a box of those.
You need to find the ones with the old band on.
Well, that's.
I've got probably 3 or 4 Fonadors.
Have you?
2 or 3, maybe, I don't know.
What do you think?
I've smoked them loads. They're great.
Yeah.
Like most Trinidad's. So I've got 2. So for review, I've got 2. What's the one they brought out last year?
Vigia?
No, the La Casa edition.
Oh, the La Casa.
La Trova.
La Trova, yeah.
I've got 2 of them. So.
Ooh, that'll be nice.
I was gonna review one and
save the other one.
Steve Parkin brought them back for me when they went to Amsterdam.
Look at that.
Well, mine's evened up. Look.
Look at that.
There we go. All right, spin it round.
Look at that.
So
just
there we go.
It's like completely kind of razor sharp.
Mine's evened itself up quite a lot. If you remember at the beginning, it was really badly canoeing.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, what's this guy said? I prefer Robustos, but during the winter I try to stick to Coronas or better half Coronas. Don't want stouts.
8 Chapman, half Coronas.
That's right. My old bones can't take it.
8 Chapman, half Coronas. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's a fantastic little stick. Yeah. In fact, it made my top 5 budget Cubans.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I might have seen it. Maybe, in the back of my mind.
Right. 2 months and it's got 1,000 hits.
Mind you, that other one did as well, didn't it? Almost.
The Bolivar Sobanero's got 700 and something.
Not bad.
It's good. Well, you did say do it because nobody's really reviewed it.
Because normally, when I do, I buy a cigar and I look online. And I shouldn't do it because it kind of changes your judgment.
Yeah.
But I just want to check it out to see if anybody's selling anything.
Dutch Cigars did one the other day, and he's already got 1,500 views on it. But he's a big boy compared to me, really.
You'll catch up.
He's a tall fella as well.
Is he?
He's about 6'6", I reckon.
Bloody hell.
Well, they're tall in Holland, aren't they? They're big people.
Yeah, that's true, mate. That's true. I didn't realise. What's he like? Is he alright?
Yeah, lovely guy. Hello from Sweden. No videos, no videos. Hi from Sweden. No videos, no videos.
Hello.
Well, we've got 3 people watching. Well, we are now 36 minutes into our cigar.
An evening with Dunk.
You too can spend an evening with me.
You're missing your smoker jacket, mate. You should have brought that out.
No, just gone for the old
Okay.
cheeky
Cheeky
sweatshirt.
The relaxed casual.
Sainsbury's special. I like a bit of supermarket chic.
This is changing now. It's lovely. It's just mellow. There's no edges. There's nothing really.
Yeah, it is very creamy and very woody with a hint of nut. That smokiness is gone now, actually. So it's
just mild, mate.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, but I still wouldn't spend the money on this. Wouldn't spend the money.
If you had the money, money was no object.
Yeah, if I was like a millionaire, then here we go. Will this be a regular thing on your channel? By the way, I really enjoy your channel. Well, I suppose I could do a Friday night chit chat. Maybe it'll just be me and Ross. When Ross comes round, we'll
I normally bring cigars.
We'll do cigar chat, and you can sit and listen to us talk utter drivel for a couple of hours maybe.
If there was alcohol in this mix, it would be indecipherable.
Maybe we can put the camera back a little bit further because I don't know. It's not wide enough. That's the problem. It's not got a wide enough angle on it to do all of us. They can see you in the reflection, Ross.
Oh, cool. I defiled your C3PO. I got a bit of action.
Get with it. It's not C3PO.
Sorry, it's
How dare you?
What's his name?
Watch BB-8.
I've got it. BB-8. I've got one.
Watch Yoda.
I've got one at
I
home.
might have to take those away from you.
I think you're probably better.
And you're also sitting on a first order stormtrooper.
Oh yeah. He's got a bit of ash on him as well, but that's kind of fitting.
They smell because they live out here.
That's really cool, actually. BB-8. That was it.
My BB-8 cushion. Yes, I do like a bit of Star Wars.
Ash dropped.
Ash dropped.
That was probably about a good third, over a third. About 3/4 in, probably half.
I have to say that the ash is probably the best ash I've seen on a Cuban cigar for a long time. It's a really nice white colour. Got some nice black shading in there. I know you shouldn't gush over ash because eventually you knock it off, but it is nice. And when you smoke non-Cubans, they're always really good ash, aren't they?
This reminds me a bit of a non-Cuban in construction.
Yeah.
Because if you have a look at Oliver, Series V, they tend to be really well made.
Yeah.
And actually, it's like that. It's very kind of strong,
I'm
strong ash. It's quite soft ash actually as well, so it's burning it.
Mine's got a little rip just here.
I did something similar. We took the bands off, mate. We shouldn't have to on there. Good cigar.
It is a good cigar.
But I wouldn't. Yeah.
Again,
it's not going to be
I think we've decided that no matter how good it is, we're not going to spend over £100 on a single stick. If you're a big baller and you've got the money, if you're in the industry and you can pick them up, you're gifted them or whatever, then you're not going to worry about it. But for the average Joe, it's not worth it.
Did you hear about the Siglo 6s they gifted out at the festival and the lacquer on them wasn't dry? So all these Siglo 6s they gifted out the Gran Reservas. You're going back, 6 years now?
Yeah.
Maybe 7. And it all tasted of lacquer.
Ooh, dear.
So they ruined the cigars. Just by not waiting for the boxes to dry.
Ross job.
Yeah.
Having been to Cuba now, I can see why.
Yeah.
Everything's dodgy out there.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit. That's
You got to give everyone a fucking backhander.
Really?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Sounds a bit like the Congo, mate.
Do they drink umbongo?
Do you know what? That's unfortunately not. I was quite gutted. I was quite gutted, mate. They didn't even know what it was. I'd asked a few guys as well.
See if we got any more comments. Memory Lane Cinema. I know is a guy that knows Southampton.
All right.
So hang on, let's put live chat on. See, that's better. I don't know what he's put. He's put Tejena, Tjena. I don't know whether he's talking to the Swedish guy.
Possibly.
Or what?
Possibly.
But, Memory Lane Cinema. I don't actually know your name, but you do comment on a lot of my videos. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Okay, nice one. I don't think there's a lot of nicotine in this. The strength is quite low.
It is fairly mild, isn't it?
It's like mild to medium.
Yeah.
It's not even. It hasn't even touched medium, and I'm halfway through. And I don't find any nicotine kick on this too much. Do you reckon that's the age? I don't know, Doug.
Yeah, I think with age they can go one of two ways.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I think the nicotine drops off them as they ferment. But yeah, the last couple of Ramon Leonards specially selected I've had have been horrible because they've been too young.
I've had the same. I had a really good box.
Tastes shite.
You fruit, like you just want the fruit when you have a ras, don't you? You just want that stewed fruit.
Yeah.
And that's all you're really looking for. And I had one and it was shit. I'll tell you what is good though, the Rackers. It's like chocolate and fruit, man. It's like a fruit and nut bar. I've got some of those.
Well, the little one.
The Rackers are the you're gonna laugh now. Ramon Eonis Club Eonis. So it's the club, it's the Rackers. It's 2014, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got a box of them.
They're good now.
I haven't touched them.
They're smoking real well.
They were good new.
Yeah, they were.
Pretty much straight away. Well, it's nice when it's not so cold. You can have the door open.
Yeah, it makes a change, mate.
Well, I've noticed in the cold weather, the smoke smell lingers much more.
Does it?
Yeah. It doesn't leave the room.
Yeah. I know the lighters don't work very well.
No. That's the butane. My wife's cousin's husband, Malcolm, he works in the hospital gas industry, so they supply gas to hospitals, like oxygen and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh yeah, it will split the butane in the cold weather. It does something to it that means that it doesn't light properly.
Oh, okay.
I think he said split. I can't remember now, but yeah.
That's interesting.
So I tend to keep my lighters in my pocket, which I haven't done. But your Calibri one, I'm impressed with this.
It's alright then.
How much was that?
I've got 2 of them.
Oh, I might be finding my way into.
It's a good little pocket on it. It's low profile. You know what I mean? It's very kind of. You can turn it up and down.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's alright. It's got a little.
I like the flame because it's kind of wide, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite soft. It's not too kind of full on. But yeah, a little view of video. Yeah, they're pretty good. I think you can buy them for about 50 quid. But there's probably a new version out now.
Oh, it's got a little tank on it as well.
Yeah, it tells you how much it is in a coloured blue. So you can see.
I like that. That'd be much more fun with that.
Yeah, it's a good one, isn't it? It's just low profile, mate. You can
Yeah.
take it in a suit or anything like that. It doesn't really matter. I like it.
I've broken up my Harry Potter.
I saw it, mate.
Coasters.
I didn't want to say anything. I saw it.
Gave you the Ravenclaw one.
Very, very apt.
I thought, smart fella.
I like to think so.
So you won't be smoking the Island Gym after this.
Do you know what, mate? I'm not going to smoke any non-Cubans.
The rule is non-Cubans first, then Cubans.
Rob Law? Is he the guy
Yeah.
that sees the man himself? The Oliver?
Aliva V.
Oliver.
Aliva V.
Oliver.
I thought it was Oliver, but then I looked at it closely and it's Oliva.
Okay. So yeah, I went to America and I went into a typical cigar shop in America. I was there and I walked across the parking lot because I was in a little motel by it. Went across there, bought a cigar, and I saw one of those silly levers and I got it. And it was actually pretty nice. It's just there's no real flavour to them. That's the thing I find.
It's different. There is something about Cubans, and once you start smoking them, they're not. I don't care what anyone else says. I don't think that non-Cubans can compare flavour-wise. But I do like. Oh, hang on.
I tell you what, though.
Hang on. I'll go upstairs.
Yeah, he's probably after you or something. too loud?
No, we're not being too loud. Well, we are being too loud because they can hear us, because they're watching us. They're one of our watchers. They're one of our 3 watchers. So shout out to Erin and Laura, my wife and daughter, who are watching us upstairs. Yeah, I forgot my my YouTube account's connected to the Amazon stick, so they were watching some like kids YouTube, and then I came up live stream in the basement with 2 weirdos.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, so they were laughing at us.
Trying to be.
So they can't comment though. That's the only thing.
How come? Oh yeah, because
it's on the telly.
Come up with your name. Oh, okay.
They said they messaged us to say we were watching.
This is coming along, all right? But look at that.
We're watching you.
That's a bit menacing.
Let's see what the picture. I think it'll. Yeah.
See, look at that. That's from taking the thing off, and it's split.
Fucking hell, that has really
That
gone.
really popped.
That's bad.
And now they keep it at 65, right? So that's. It's probably because
I think you've torn it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Whereas my little one's kind of.
It's all right. You're probably going to smoke past it in a second.
Yeah. I think I have actually.
Ooh. But again, I've not. I know you think it's changing, but I think that's staying pretty static for me. I don't think there's been. Obviously, it's getting a little bit more concentrated, but there's nothing really kind of like this blowing my mind.
I think they've gone now.
Disgusting.
I've got 1 less follower now. So we've been on this 48 minutes.
See, that's pretty good going because I'm still kind of. I reckon I've got another 20 minutes or 10 minutes in that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not bad. The ash is just amazing. But again, it's not getting hot. No heat.
No, it's
No
it's
spice
a
at
nice, it's a nice cool smoke, but yeah, there's nothing much in there, is there? That's the problem. I think with the age, there's a sweet spot for cigars, and sometimes the age drops off. All the flavours.
It's like I don't know. It's just not really grabbing me. It's not really keeping me interested. It's like a long skirt on your girlfriend. You know what I mean? It's not there. It's not grabbing you.
No.
It's it's nice. You can see it's nice, but it's not really grabbing me. It's not really keeping me excited. This bit of a shame. Oh well. I have to get rid of 8.
Ross, yours is like burst.
Mine's like
Let's just
so fair.
Have a look at Ross's cigar.
Don't judge, but
let's get it right in there. Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Look at the state of that.
It's going to be smoked anyway. You know what else are you going to do with it? Cheers, mate.
That's what happens when you take the band off, and it's not great, is it?
What's our next one then? What shall I bring over next time?
Well, that's my turn to provide something. So
okay, yeah, that sounds good.
I've got. I'll tell you what we could smoke. We could smoke. We got Ramon Liner's Hexagon.
Oh, I saw those boxes. They're like, they're pretty rare, mate.
Ramon Liner's Hexagon, or
is that the French?
Yeah,
regional.
French regional. Or what else have I got? The Players Bio Diplomaticos.
Yes.
The LM Barajo or something like that.
Diplomaticos. I've never had a Diplomaticos. Ever. Never. I know, I've only heard good things. It's the only cigar brand I've not had anything.
I think I've got some number 2s in the humidor somewhere.
I've got some aged Choy Supreme.
Choix Supreme.
Schwa. I love it.
Choix Supreme.
So,
I think it means King of the World.
Oh, learn something new every day.
No. So the name El Rey del Mundo is King of the World.
Yeah. Supreme choice.
The King's Supreme Choice.
You can't get much better than that, can you? If that's not a glowing endorsement, I don't know what the fuck is.
I've also got some Bolivar Coronas Gigantes.
Ooh.
I think I've got about 3 left of them.
I'm a bit bolivared out. Well, that's great, but they're just heavy, aren't they? I mean, I'm still working my way through.
They're quite. I've also got. I can't remember how many I bought now. Might have 2.
I've got some BBFs.
St. Louis Ray double Coronas.
I'll tell you what I got. Juan Lopez Selection Superbas. I've got a couple of those. I could bring those.
They're big boys, aren't they?
They're not quite as big as those. I think they're more XXL size.
I'm pretty sure I've got another. I might have another one of these. You know.
You reckon?
I've got a Greek one. I've got a Libano, which is Lebanon.
Oh yeah.
There's big on Cubans in Lebanon.
I didn't know that.
Because I can't remember what the group is now. I think it's called H&Co. They're based out. The guy that runs it's based out there. Heike Manaka.
Good name. Well, no match that is at Scrabble. Yeah, I've seen a few Lebanon regionals, but I've never actually tried them. It's one of those things you just see on Facebook, but you never get.
Yeah.
It's like this Paul Laranaga.
Yeah. Paul Laranaga.
Yeah, that's it. The again basis sort of area.
Well, we've got no one watching us now.
That's good.
Everyone's fucked off.
They probably had enough.
So I think I'm going to end the live stream now because I'm fed up with